First shot at the NFL draft. You look at the Buffalo Bills. They trade out twice out of the first round. First pick of the second round, they go wide receiver.
Yeah, I like it. I like the kid out of Florida State. By the way, played basketball at Michigan State as well. I will say this. Lord knows if a man can play football on Sundays. At this point, I don't think I care. Because his social media content, he is the greatest human being I've ever met. He's already the greatest draft pick in Buffalo Bills history. He has the excitement of what you or me or Tariq would have if we were drafted by an NFL team, and we need to protect him at all costs.
Give us a tell. Like, what kind of stuff is he putting out there?
So his first press conference, he did a 5-minute little soliloquy about how he bought his jacket at Macy's for $79. He then immediately got up and asked if he could have snacks when the press conference was over. They showed his first moment on the field. He encouraged everyone, come on, sprint down the field with me, pretended scoring a touchdown. They went in the cryogenic chamber. He had so much fun in there that he pretended he was the Undertaker from the WWE, made him turn off the lights, played the music for the Undertaker, and then came out with all the smoke behind him. The guy's great. He's great.
He's entertaining. That's what he is. Can he entertain on Sundays? That's your main issue, especially with the way your team has gone for the last couple of days.
Look, Coleman is a type of receiver that the Bills haven't had with Josh Allen. He's a big body guy who can go up and get the ball for you. Now, he's not a great straight line runner. Ideally, right? Like if everything works out the way, best case scenario, he's Anquan Bolden. If it's worst case scenario, he's Kelvin Benjamin, right? Like you're in between those two spots here. So if he's Anquan Bolden, Josh Allen hasn't had a guy where you can go put the ball up and they're going to go get it for you. I mean, we thought Gabe Davis was going to be that guy. He wasn't. Fingers crossed, the sure-handed, fast game speed, slow straight up and down is going to succeed.
Fingers crossed. Deadly words. You don't want that. And you said that your number one wide receiver was not on this team. Are they on the team now? Did they acquire anybody else?
So June 1st, after June 1st, they have money coming from the Tre'Davious White situation. I think that Coleman is the number one receiver right now, the X receiver.
You know, the facts are he's the 8th guy picked. And they traded twice out of that. And the two teams that they traded twice picked wide receivers.
Yeah, and you're hoping Worthy, who's going to Kansas City, isn't that guy that is the one guy that is the big factor when it comes to wide receiver.
Of the top 10 players.
Kansas City, though, come on, of all the teams.
Yeah, but isn't that cool? I mean, they show, to me, it was like when I saw that, I says, man, this shows guts.
Yep.
You're dealing with this team. It's like you're telling them we're not afraid of you.
Guts? What do you mean? This guy could potentially torture you again.
And you may have also fed a bus to a conference rival, your biggest rival.
You better hope you fed a bus to a conference rival.
But you don't back away from a team and admit to them you're afraid. If they're making a deal that you want to make, you don't say, well, I'm not doing that because you're Kansas City. You do it because they're Kansas City.
You can't be happy that they traded out.
Look, no, I don't think speed helps you in this situation. Of the top 10 40-yard dash times in NFL Combine history, Chris Johnson from the Titans would be the only name you recognize. Speed does not always equate to success.
Well, in the whole first round, I mean, the last pick, so maybe, but isn't he the highest bust rate, wouldn't you think, is a track guy?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, listen, of those busts, you have to look at the other side of the coin. Some of them are home runs.
Name me a track guy that's been a home run.
But, I mean, you don't know if that's guy. Well, let's put it this way. He went to Kansas City. It seems like everything they make turns into a home run.
Yeah, no, I hear Marquez Valdez-Scantling looking forward to a really big season.
I can't hear you over the last two championships they won in 4 years.
Yeah. How about the rest of the guys? Anyone?
In Buffalo, I mean, look, Bishop, the safety coming. I love the final pick the Bills made out of the International Pathways program. He's never played a down of football in his life. He's a British guy. He's boxer, rugby player. He did cruise, skeleton. They put him in the combine. You ready for this? He ran the fastest 40-yard dash in the history of the last 10 offensive linemen. He's bigger, faster than J.J. Watt. He's I can't wait to watch this.
All right, so at the end of the preseason, before the regular season, will you be able to grade whether or not they did very well in this draft?
Oh, by the preseason? No, I don't think you're able to grade the draft by the end of the third season, to be completely honest with you.
And you're happy about it?
I'm excited.
Okay.